So Amnesty has launched this campaign throughout the UK against hate, really in response to the reported rise in racist hate incidents being reported all over the UK, including here in Northern Ireland, where we have had reports into our Amnesty office about a number of incidents in Belfast and elsewhere just over the last few days, and in some cases they have been directly linked by the racist attackers themselves to their hatred, perhaps, of the EU and to migrants more generally. So certainly the police in other parts of the UK have reported that there has been something of a rise. I think it's too early to tell yet, and that's partly why Amnesty International, as part of this campaign, will be conducting its own research into the extent of the problem, how widespread geographically, the nature of the incidents, and indeed whether or not they stem from the somewhat nasty and divisive political rhetoric that we did see from some quarters during the recent referendum campaign. That's not to equate Leave voters with racists, as some have sought to do. That's not what we are saying at all. We are saying, however, that some migrant workers, some ethnic minorities within our community now do appear to be reaping the whirlwind of that divisive, nasty rhetoric that some politicians sown during the election. Yes, in Belfast here, one of our own members, a nurse in a hospital, an NHS hospital in Belfast, was verbally attacked on Saturday night when he was out with a friend. Somebody challenged him saying, "Are you from the EU?" and then told him to F off to his own country and F off out of our country. And Mohammed Samaana is his name, and he backed off at that stage and left. It's not the first time he has experienced racism, sadly, in this city. It didn't start on Thursday. You know, this is a deeper, longer-term problem that Northern Ireland and other parts of the UK have suffered. However, we are concerned in an upsurge. Another incident reported to me, it was of two Polish men being attacked on the Newtonards Road in Belfast on Monday. Initially by one man who then went into a bar, got a group of about 6 other men, mostly in their 50s, who then attacked and chased these Polish men, up the street. We've seen swastikas painted on doors in Armagh. I fear this is not the end of it, and that's why we're asking people to lobby their councils and their councillors to take action against hate, and we have action on our website that people can take to encourage councillors to take a stand and to ensure that their good relations programmes, their anti-racism initiatives are properly funded and directed at, we fear, may be simply the start of a wider problem. No, I don't think that they are. I mean, we did hear some welcome words from the First and Deputy First Minister. I think that needs to be constantly repeated to offer that reassurance to ethnic minorities and to migrant workers who are here, like Mohammed, working in the NHS. And I think it needs to be followed through with actions and with resources. The police need to be taking this seriously, and people as a whole need to respond. And I think one of the things we are saying is, if you're a victim of hate crime, report it to the police so they know about it and they can do something about it. Or indeed, as in the incident on the Newtonards Road, the witness, she reported it to the police and the police did respond. So let's all stand up and be counted against hate.